We rented our place for July, so we are off. And the first stop on our road trip is Miramar Cemetery to visit a dear friend of mine from childhood, Major Taj Sareen. He died in England actually while he was in service on his way home after an 8 or 9 month deployment. And there was a malfunction in his
F-18.
F-18. And I'm gonna get choked up. And so he died because he stayed with his aircraft. Thank you. He stayed with his aircraft until it cleared a residential area.
We're the Lockwoods, and we live by 3 philosophies. Happiness is a choice. Instead of one day, make it day one. And change is a beautiful thing. Welcome to our life with surprises and new adventures on every horizon. So growing up in Castro Valley, I had a good friend in elementary school. His name is Taj Sareen, and he grew up to be an amazing, amazing man, serving our country in the Marines. He was a Marine pilot, always wanted to be a Marine pilot.
F-18 Super Hornet.
Yeah, so a major, he became a major. Very, very heroic death with his fighter plane. We decided that since we are in Coronado and Miramar Cemetery, where he's buried, it's really close. It's only a 20-minute drive. So we thought we couldn't leave town until we went to go visit him. Finally, yes. And I'm sure we'll do it again because it was so easy to drive there. And it's very humbling experience to take the kids and for them to see so many grave sites of heroes and brave men and women who have fought for our country. And Taj is one of them.
I don't know exactly what happened, but based on my recollection, he was in England, right?
Mm-hmm. He's flying home. Yeah.
That's right, flying home after a tour with his entire squadron. So they were heading back here, but very last takeoff had some problems. I don't know if it was engine trouble. It sounds like it was engine trouble. Mm-hmm. And so he was going to go down, but instead of just ejecting right there, he decided that he was going to stick with the plane as long as he could to get it away from the residential area.
Yeah.
And in so doing, had to stick with the plane long enough that it was too close to the ground. And I don't know if he was ever able to eject, pull at all. Mm-hmm. But if he did, it wasn't going to be quick enough. And so he basically went down with the plane.
Yeah, I read that he did eject, but it was too late. So it was his priority to make sure that nobody else got hurt.
608. This is it. Yeah, this is it.
Can we say thank you for your service?
Hero to the end. I'm going to try not to cry. He was on his way back home from his deployment, but we were packing. We were on our way to Coronado, and we planned to meet up with him when he came back. So I feel like I live with that, regret that you put off seeing a friend, an old friend you haven't seen for a long time. You never know. Life is short, and it's worth it to make things happen because we got one life.
Taj Sareen, Major, U.S. Marine Corps. Prison Call, May 7th, 1981, October 21, 2015. Speed is life.
I am so glad that we came out here to visit Taj and also to see the cemetery and have the kids see the cemetery. Give them a chance to see firsthand so many people who have died in service or after service. And our whole family is so grateful for men and women who serve our country. You are so brave. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I'm so glad that we did that. Taj and so many others certainly deserve to be visited and remembered and honored. Can't wait to go back and visit Miramar Cemetery again. But now we are off on the next leg of our road trip. We're going to Las Vegas.